All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Prize or Price. Week 7, we have Impunity facing off against Orange Esports, and as always with Mid-Wars, the picks are well underway already. I'm Zyori, going to be joined by Mr. Abstract today. Abstract, how are you feeling, good sir?
I'm feeling good today. However, luckily I do not have any cough issues anymore now. How are you?
Well, that is very, very good to hear, good sir. We're going to have to go over these bands a little bit once we get into the game, but the blind bands at least, Cthulhuphant, Pharaoh, Devourer, and Jereziah Devourer, and Thunderbringer here coming out for our Hellborn side. So you are kind of the Mid-Wars master between the two of us. We'll open it up to you to analyze these picks a little bit. I'm not used to seeing a Pharaoh blind band in Mid-Wars. That's certainly new to me.
Pharaoh blind band, it's not very unusual actually, due to Pharaoh's ability to just isolate a few. Like if you are able to cast Wrath of Pharaoh on one hero and cast followed by this Wall of Mummies, if you are able to catch at least 3 heroes, that will be more than enough to spike up a huge nuke on just dead people that are within that Wall of Mummies.
Oh, right.
So yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That makes perfect sense indeed. I'm admittedly, how do you say, not a Mid-Wars pro. I think Mid-Wars is actually growing on me a little bit. I've been one of those guys that's been pretty cynical about it, but the other day I actually just queued up a Mid-Wars for fun. I had 30 minutes to kill, and I just went for it, and I actually played against a Pharaoh. So let's go over the rosters very quickly, though. We do have a DC, so this will give us some time to introduce all of our players here. We do have on the Orange Esports side of things, Demented Shaman, Behemoth, Moon Queen, Forsaken Archer, and Pyromancer. And over here on the Legion side, Team Impunity, of course, we do have Flint Beastwood, Aluna, Accursed, and who is this in the yellow slot? That would be an Armadon and Mr. Torturer. So, and it looks like we have a new Armadon skin as well. Wow, I'm really out of the loop this morning.
Sloth Armadon, one of the 7 sins that is. What sin is this? I've forgotten. No, I'm talking about yeah. Oh, oh yeah, I just said it. It's Sloth. It's Sloth.
Ah, yes,
Yep.
yes, that's.
I just said the name of it. So yeah, Sloth Armadon, one of the 7 sins.
Wow, that's just gonna be tricky with the play-by-play. I would have never guessed that that's Armadon. I would have thought that it's a blacksmith skin or something.
Yeah.
So anyway, rosters. What do you think in here? Do you like one side better than the other as far as picks alone?
Well, to be honest, I would actually like Legion team's roster a lot better with the amount of tankiness provided by this Armadon as well as Accursed. Accursed with his fire shield will be able to boost the tankiness of Armadon over here. So they will just stand in the front line very easily, be able to just tank up everything in an instant with the power of just harassing the enemies using Power Throw from Aluna as well as probably Agonizing Bonds from Torturer.
Yeah, and what do you make of Demented Shaman? I mean, in my mind, Demented Shaman is sort of a lesser Accursed as far as the role that he plays. Looks like we could see a First Blood come out onto Flint Beastwood here. No, one more auto attack going to do it, and he is going to be able to pop that potion. But yeah, Demented Shaman, he seems, yeah, as I said, kind of like a lesser Accursed more so than anything.
So yep, before I would like to continue a bit about the roster over there. Actually, yeah, the roster is actually, what can I say, with Flint Beastwood's ultimate ability to just harass them at level 6, what can I say, their power to actually harass their opponents really, their power to harass opponent will drastically increase when they reach around level 6, where they can really harass them really well, push them back from the creeps, so that they won't really get as much experience cost. So eventually they will just overpower them in terms of experience and will eventually win the game a bit easier. And you just witness a bloodlust over here with Torture grabbing a bloodlust onto Pyromancer over here. However, Moon Queen will be in some sort of trouble as well with the help of Demented Shaman's second ability, which is Unbreakable. Will be able to bring Moon Queen's HP back to life, however will not be able to survive that onslaught after all. But well, it's nice to see how Torturer eventually got a double tap early in the game with 2:1. There was a trade, there was kind of an exchange over there with Moon Queen getting a kill on to Flint Beastwood. So not really a good start from Flint Beastwood, seeing that he already got killed quite early in the game right now.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but he did get the 2 assists, which is certainly fairly important as well. Going to see a GPM, he's still doing all right. Plenty of time for him to make up that farm, but the power of a curse right there, man. Flint Beastwood kind of going toe to toe, and it was looking grim with a beautiful fissure, and then the power of a curse shining through. Unfortunately, Flint's not going to be able to survive that one as he gets bursted down. Going to be an easy kill for Forsaken Archer.
Yep. The damage coming from Demented Shaman's healing wave definitely dealt a lot of damage to the Legion team. So it might pose a lot of threat to the Legion team once Behemoth managed to pick up a really nice block from his fissure. So the Legion team gotta have to watch out for the unbreakable follow-up from Behemoth's fissure.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, Behemoth has actually been doing a really good job with those fissures, and that's a name that I don't recognize. Is that a name change over on Orange Esports, or is this a ringer?
Kuchik Imba, well, I can't really remember I guess, but I have seen him in action for quite a while. I wouldn't say that he's a ringer or anything.
Is he their normal 5th? I'm drawing a blank on who's normally their 5th, but that name just doesn't seem familiar to me. But we do see a little bit of action here, and again, the power of a curse keeping Flint Beastwood alive, and he's able to turn it around. And Orange Esports actually starting to fall a little bit behind here, sitting 4-2, and we may see Pyromancer fall. And indeed he shall. That's going to be a double tap coming out for Luna. I think be able to continue the onslaught here. Behemoth looks like he might fall. Big uphill misses. Flint's finally going to be able to take him down. Now Luna's on the run. She's going to fall. A lot of back and forth exchanging, and it looks like Orange might actually be able to clean this up a little bit. Nope, going to end 6-4. A nice lead now for Impunity.
Yep, apparently, well, we actually managed to continue to see more of an action over here, well, expectedly, actually. So the Legion team and the Hellbourne team will be going neck and neck on trying to get more damages and skills onto each other in the meantime. Well, just taking a look at their roster, I can pretty much predict to say that a lot of them pretty much have a lot of magical damage. So it will be a lot better to have a pickup on the Mystic Vestments. So coming up with a fissure followed by the heal coming from a curse onto Armadon. However, Armadon will not be able to survive that surprising onslaught from the Hellbourne team, mainly because there's way too much magical damage dealt to the Legion team, and Armadon is still not getting tankier yet. But oh, he just picked up Mystic Vestments. Didn't really see that. So yep, this will definitely help this Armadon survive in Clash a bit longer with the help of Mystic Vestments a little here.
Absolutely right, and that's one of the things. In Mid-Wars, to me, it seems like just grabbing that Mystic Vestments is such a worthy investment. I mean, in the competitive game it is as well, but especially so here. And we actually see Flint as well as Luna have also picked up their Mystic Vestments nice and early. Over on the Hellbourne side, looks like they are going the early boot route. Looks like everyone's sitting on red boots, less that of Demented Shaman at the moment. So items continuing along. Haven't been keeping tabs on the rune, of course, with the price or prize. There are various other incentives to make these teams do interesting things. Of course, one of them being win before the 15-minute mark. And, well, so far it doesn't look like either side is too close to achieving that feat as we see more back and forth exchange. Orange Esports going to pick up a double kill here. There's the ultimate from Moon Queen coming out. She's going to survive with just about 20 hit points or so, but she is going to pick up a double tap in the process. Orange Esports now pulling ahead. They've got a nice little lead set for themselves. That's going to be a dead torture as well. Make it 10-7.
Big play coming from this Orange Esports, getting quite a lot of kills onto Impunity with 7-10. It's just only 5 minutes in. We've just taken a look at Demented Shaman doing his rewarding over here. So managed to survive just a little bit. Yes, he will be able to survive with the help of Unbreakable, with the last attack coming from Flint Beastwood, followed by ultimate coming from Forsaken Archer. Wouldn't really grab quite a lot of damage just yet. However, you'll be able to see quite a lot of heroes over here who actually got their level 6 tasks. Will be able to bring some intense action upcoming in a few minutes or so. Well, the Hellbourne team, basically everyone is at level 6. Blazing Strike caster right in the face of Armadon over there, so he is definitely not going to survive that. So that's pretty unfortunate for him to just get that Blazing Strike right in the face over there. So he's still basically under level, and the Armadon stats does not seem very nice after all, with 0 to 4 and 5.
Absolutely. Armadon is off to a rocky start, and it's amazing how this game changes once level 6 starts. We see Flint now doing a lot of damage. There's the ultimate from Behemoth, and that's going to set up 2 easy kills for Orange. Behemoth, they actually be able to survive as well with about 30 hit points. He's going to be able to walk away. Flint's going to go down. Accursed is hot to trot here. He wants this Behemoth kill, and I don't think he's going to be able to find it. Nope, down he goes, and that is going to be a complete massacre. 7-15 now. Orange Esports, they were looking a little bit rough, but they hit 6 slightly before that of Impunity, and they have just taken that bit of momentum and snowballed out of control. 6k gold, 4k experience. Pyromancer is going to fall, but oh, is he going to be able to survive this? Nope, not looking like it. Armadon going to finish him off. The action continuing here as Forsaken Archer goes toe-to-toe with Flint Beastwood. Flint getting low. There's the Moonbeam, and that's going to be the end of Flint and Beastwood. It's still continuing here. Impunity trying to hang in there. Curse going to pop the ultimate. That's going to heal him up a bit. It looks like the action finally going to slow down a little bit. Archer going to connect with the volley, but no follow-up. Going to come 16-9 now. 8 minutes in as the action settles down.
Yep, with 6,000 gold deficit, it's not really that big of a change yet. Well, considering that this is mid wars, anything could happen over time. Especially when you take a look at Flint Beastwood. Basically, just taking a look at Flint Beastwood is one of the best carry you can possibly find in mid wars game.
Yeah, well, that is definitely one thing to put out. As the game goes on, his range gets longer, and so far he hasn't even started leveling up his passive. And once he gets that attack speed, that's what really makes him, allows him to be that really hard carry that's oh so scary. But Forsaken Archer already with a shield breaker, that's going to give her a little bit of, well, I guess a little bit of an edge early on here. She's sitting level 9, Flint Beastwood only level 6, and the massacre continues here. Flint as well as Torturer get taken out with all that AoE, and Armadon looking like he's going to fall as well, as tanky as he may be. Without any real core items, man, he's going to fall like butter to a warm knife. He doesn't even have level 4 Armadillo yet. Rough game for Armadon thus far, now sitting 1-6-6.
Wow, definitely not what I thought from the Legion team from my previous predictions, thinking that the Legion team would actually get quite a fit into this game, but apparently the Hellbourne team is just dominating this game onto Impunity quite well actually over here. Basically, I would think that Armadon will be their key member of surviving kind of the onslaught over here with advanced tanking ability. So Armadon just gonna be pinned down with a crippling volley, followed by Pyromancer with the, this Dragonfire as well. However, with the last hit coming from Forsaken Archer onto a Luna actually goes down from there. Torturer as well, currently leading at only 9 HP. He will be able to escape just right over nice over here, and Curse pops out with his ultimate, followed by Cauterize. Will be able to bring down Pyromancer. I mean this Demented Shaman. So well. Well, it just kind of a turn back for the Legion team, just by a bit, but the goal deficit is still 8,800 for the Hellbourne team. So it's not much of a huge difference just yet. So it will only be a matter of time before the Legion team try to get themselves back on track.
Yeah, absolutely. The scary part, though, is that Forsaken Archer, Mr. Ghost, is on a Champion of New Earth streak right now, sitting 10-1-8, 720 GPM. Double that of anyone else in the game except Moon Queen. So right now Forsaken Archer is the scary part. Looks like that shield breaker investment was well worth it. It's now sitting level 3, still on red boots, and he's going to move straight into a broadsword from here. So wow, this Forsaken Archer so far is just so far ahead of Flint Beastwood. That's what makes me nervous. 10-minute rune going to pop. It is going to be an invisibility. We'll see if anybody goes for it. Looks like Moon Queen going to waddle down and pick it up. She has also picked up her Assassin Shroud. Behemoth sitting with a portal key. I don't think we've mentioned that yet either. Quite scary indeed.
Oh, yeah. Behemoth with a portal key is something that they wouldn't want to see after all. One portal key, and possibly that everything will be over in an instant, since it's mid-wars. After all, it is mid-wars. So can see over here that Flint is just trying to get a pick up onto the Demented Shaman. Demented Shaman, with the help of Unbreakable, will be able to escape from the onslaught with only 79 HP left. So well played coming from this Demented Shaman, casting himself with the Unbreakable just right on time to be able to survive the attacks coming from Torturer as well as Flint Beastwood. So just taking a look over here, Flint Beastwood and the Legion team, like a Luna with the power toss, they are just going to try their very best to deal as much damage from a far distance, so as to not get pinned down with crippling volley and other stuns from the Hellbourne team as well. So basically the Legion team is just going to play a bit of a turtle build, I would say, so that they won't really get caught up that easily, because well, once one hero get caught up, they will definitely fall, because it's not really a good choice after all. Just taking a look at Armadon, he's just getting this health boost with the help of his allies after all. So it should be rather fine for Armadon getting that much of a tankiness. However, Torturer will be able to get the right smack, another Blading Strike with the help of Fissure coming from Behemoth from the other side of the hill. And there goes the portal key, follow up with the Enrage with the help, also with the Heavyweight, will be able to get a stun onto Flint Beastwood. However, he will get back on track, and Moon Queen pops out his ultimate. However, everything will be hit onto a Curse, who apparently already popped out his ultimate over here. And so it's Flint Beastwood following the ultimate coming from Behemoth, and they will be getting another kill onto a Curse, and so is Luna. So Luna drops down over here, and so is the Meta Shaman calling himself quite in trouble or not. The tables has been changed. Armadon will go down with the help of the rest of the teammates over here. Chain Reaction will be casted right on Demented Shaman. Demented Shaman will go down with the last attack of Flare from Flynn Beastwood, and Bloodbath Streak goes to this Forsaken Archer, and with 11 kills, 1 death is basically a really good score for Forsaken Archer. I'm pretty much sure that he will be able to get quite a lot of items over here. So Moon Queen will go down as well with another double tap for Forsaken Archer to get a bloodbath, and then there goes the hat trick as well. So well, what can I say? Forsaken Archer is just grabbing so much kills, with currently leading himself with 788 gold per minute. So the Hellborn team definitely is able to get Forsaken Archer on with his good items, and will definitely be able to snowball this game and carry this game pretty well. So at this point of time, they can't really do any. The Legion team can't really do anything at this for now. And followed by a clash, you can see over here Forsaken Archer pops out his ultimate, and Flame Beast will currently really low HP and will be able to deal a final blow for Forsaken Archer. So Zeri, I would like to ask you about how actually does the Hellborn team actually got quite of advantage over here, despite that the roster doesn't seem quite of the Legion team doesn't seem very outpicked. But in your point of view, how do you think that the Legion team is actually losing this game?
Well, honestly, I think it all comes back to level 6. Orange just really, they hit level 6 a little bit more quickly, and we saw Blazing Strike come out right away. They picked up a chain of like 3 or 4 kills within 30 seconds or so back at that level 6 mark. And since then, they've picked up the momentum, and they haven't let go at all. We see this aggression right here. Pyromancer going to blink forward. He's going to pick up a kill. He is going to fall to the Assassinate, unfortunately. But still, the aggression continues. Moon Queen going forward now. A Curse does have an ultimate up. So this Moon Queen needs to be a little bit careful. There's a Ward of Rev down. She's going to walk right on top of it. That's going to be a 2-second stun from Aluna. And Demented Shaman doing everything he can to keep her alive. And he's doing one hell of a job keeping her alive for quite some while. Looks like she is going to fall in the end, though. The rest of the team's going to be here. Are they going to be able to finish off the Curse? No, it doesn't look like it. In fact, they're going to turn it around. Down goes Demented Shaman. Hat trick coming out. But Behemoth comes in. There's a nice ulti, and that's going to catch too. Looks like Torture going to fall as well. Armadon going to fall shortly thereafter. Down he goes, the Blazing Strike. Oh my gosh, the hat trick coming out for XXF. Wow. Orange Esports, man. It's all about the momentum. Now 16k gold, 16k experience. This Forsaken Archer is just going to be disgusting here coming up. She's just about to pick up that Genjuro.
Wow, I didn't expect quite of a really intense gameplay coming from Impunity and Orange. Actually, I did expect kind of intense gameplay, but not to this certain extent, where Orange actually kind of dominated the Legion team really well, considering that it's just it's 19 East to 38, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And Torture gonna get caught. That's gonna be an easy kill for Orange Esports. Moon Queen gonna drop the ultimate. Pyro actually gonna pick up the kill, but very easy kill yet again. This poor Armadon, I totally agree with you that I thought he would have been kind of the driving force for this Legion team, but he just hasn't really been able to catch a break. He finally has the Shaman's headdress. Of course, he has the Helm of the Black Legion and has the plated greaves now, so he is a little bit more tanky, but overall, he is still just so squishy in the grand scheme of Armadons. XXF going to come around the back. He's going to pick up an easy kill onto Flint. The action's going to continue here. Same story, different chapter. Impunity kind of up against a wall, just getting massacred. You can see Pyromancer go toe-to-toe with the Curse. The ult's going to get popped. He's going to be able to survive to tell the tale. Nicely done by Act right there, and we may see this re-engage. Forsaken Archer, now level 16, has the negative Soul's Bulwark, so much minus armor coming out, as well as 19 plus armor, all in her own. The action continuing down here. Pyromancer going in way too deep. He's going to get finished off, and it looks like they're going to finally be able to take out some of the heroes surrounding this tower. May actually be able to push this tower in turn. Impunity actually posing quite the defense here, going to pick up 2 kills, and it looks like they are going to press out. So, although Impunity pretty far behind on the kill chart, they're able to defend quite easily here. They're going to keep this tower alive. Moon Queen barely going to be able to survive, again, with just about 25 hit points.
Pyromancer being picked up over here with the helm of Behemoth. Definitely, well, Pyromancer actually goes down. Unfortunately, however, Forsaken Archer will be able to get his Immortal anytime soon. I think that this is actually his 4th kill for Bloodbath over here. So Armadon just going to be being skilled over here with Entangle and being casted down by this Demented Shaman's ultimate, and just seeing that Flame Beast actually picked up his Shield Breaker as well as Rift Shards. Didn't really see that over there, so Flame Beast might be actually be picked out really fast over here. So they would not want Flame Beast to be alive all around the clashes. So he's gonna be picked out really fast over here. So he goes down as well as Moon Queen. Moon Queen, oh not, he actually is not gonna go down at all. However, he's going to survive with a really low HP over here, as well as Behemoth jumping in with his heavy weight. Will be able to get another stun, and Immortal goes to Forsaken Archer. So quite kind of expected from seeing the 4 kills of Bloodbath from Forsaken Archer. So an Immortal is not really a surprise, but it's a really nice game for the Hellborn team, which is playing as Orange Esports, getting the Immortal in just 17 minutes.
Absolutely, that is no easy feat. Mr. Ghost is having one hell of a game. That last fight cleanup, though, that was without the shockwave from Behemoth, so he still has that ultimate ready. He's level 18, he's got the portal key. He's ready to make it happen. It's just a matter of positioning at this point. Can he find that perfect ulti? And he's trying to line it up. It's looking like he may be able to hop in. Forsaken Archer in a little bit of trouble. Uh-oh, there it is. The Behemoth going to go in. He's going to be able to catch 4 heroes. It looks like going to be able to do a lot of damage. Pyro going to fall. Looks like Behemoth may get away also. But the important thing is Forsaken Archer is going to be able to survive. Going to pop the ultimate. Piercing arrow is actually going to do quite a bit of damage here. Going to be enough to finish off Flint Beastwood. Archer going to go back in, but that's going to be the end of the Immortal streak. Going to be ended by Armadon right there. Now Moon Queen going in. There's the ultimate occurs. Still had the ult up, but still the ulti doing a lot of damage. Armadon on the aggressive. I don't know if Moon Queen's going to survive this one. Going to try and pop the potion. Never mind. She's got the Assassin's Shroud. Going to walk out of range of that. Oh, Ward of Rev. The chain reaction almost hitting. That would have been enough for the kill. They're trying to find him. Unfortunately, though, he is going to be able to survive. At least, unfortunately for Impunity, Moon Queen will survive. 21k gold, 24k experience deficit now for Impunity. Orange Esports feeling like kind of just a matter of time. They've got that tier 1 tower down. They are still in a fantastic position to take game number 1 in this best of 3 Mid-War series.
Yeah, but I obviously, actually not really obvious, but I would like to say, point out that the Legion team pretty much have no hopes for this game after all. 19 minutes in with 28 to 53. I wouldn't say that the Legion team stands a lot of chance. Well, they do actually stand some chance to win this game, but it will be very, very hard. I would say it will be based on about 10% chance for them to actually bring this game into action. If the Hellborn team actually deals one small mistake or maybe 2, then the Legion team might be able to get back on track. I wouldn't say anything much about that, but anything is possible, you know. It's Mid-Wars.
That is certainly true. It is Mid-Wars. Anything is possible. Level 4 Rift Shards now for Flint Beastwood. He's a scary hero, man. He definitely has some potential to take over this game. It's just a matter of Forsaken Archer being so much further ahead and for so long at this point. The inventories are just vastly different. Again, Juro's now been picked up for Forsaken Archer. Another 1,600 gold in the bank. So we'll see where Mr. Ghost goes after that. I imagine Demonic Breastplate will come out before too long. We're going to see the action continue, though. Torture going to get taken out before the fight even starts. Flint Beastwood going to fall shortly after, and it's looking like Impunity is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Moon Queen, with the Shrunken Head active, going to go in, try and take some damage. Luna going to get taken out now. Behemoth going to blink forward. That's going to be the end of Armadon. The lone survivor going to be a curse, but he's not going to survive for long. You see the initial kills respawning here. Looks like they may be able to pick up a few, but yeah, there it is. The end of of Flint Beastwood there, shortly followed by the end of Torturer. Looks like the tier 2 tower going to fall. Quad kill coming out for Mr. Ghost. It's looking like this may be the end, Abstract.
Yep, and just when you say that, Annihilation will be credited to Mr. Ghost, who is playing as Forsaken Archer over here. So quite some achievements for Mr. Ghost getting Immortal and Annihilation for game 1. So apparently that the Hellborn team is just going to go straight for the World Tree over here. And World Tree will be destroyed in a few seconds, and there it goes. The Hell with the World Tree will definitely go down over here. So game 1 will definitely go to Orange Esports, and Impunity will definitely lose in this game. But I would like to actually point out at how Flint Beastwood actually picked up a Rift Shard instead of something like improving his attack speed, because what Flint Beastwood actually need in this game is actually attack speed rather than attack damage. With the help of the whole point shell, if he actually have enough attack speed, he will definitely be able to stop quite a lot of heroes with their skills, or rather getting hits, or rather just getting into the game, because with the constant amount of mini stuns, it will serve a lot of purpose, and it will be really hard for the Orange Esports to actually approach them with the amount of mini stuns receiving from Flint Beastwood.
Yep, I absolutely agree, and I think that was one of the issues. He has absolutely no attack speed, even sitting with Ghost Marchers instead of the Steam Boots. So you're spot on, man. I couldn't have said it any better myself. So that was only game number 1, guys. We're gonna have Impunity versus Orange. Game 2 coming up here in week 7 of the Prize or Price.